I just ask you, from the team that lost against Galatasaray at home, do you think you've improved since then?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. But probably it will be the same for Galatasaray. But I think we improved. So it's a good progress. You see we are stepping up. We are more stable. We are winning games. So definitely there's a big difference from the first moment where we played them.
And just on Kobe, played so well at Goodison. That was a bit of a hostile atmosphere, but Galatasaray will be another level. Do you have any, I guess, concerns about starting him in such a game of importance with such a fierce atmosphere?
No, we don't have fair. And if players are good enough, then they are old enough. Yeah, but I think that's we are very pleased with that performance. But it's one performance, and you have to do it on consistent base. But Kobe is so mature; he knows that, and we are confident he will do it. But first, you have to prove, as we all have to prove. You're always that good as your last game.
But when he's getting that kind of attention, Erik, as well, how do you, Bruno, how do you as well, how do you look after a young player in this kind of environment?
Enjoy it first, but keep the focus on the game, so don't get distracted from it, that your focus is going to things where so next to football, not into football. It's about the game, so you have to focus on your game, on your performance, and get the right levels in. And so if a player, when we observe, he's getting distracted from it, and when he's move away from football, we will tell him. But till that point, we don't do. And I see in training the levels, so I'm not concerned in this moment that Kobe gets distracted from it.
No, it was in the moment. As I talked about this already, I thought that Marcos needed his first goal. He's such an important player for us that he hasn't scored in the Premier League this season yet. Last season he was our top scorer, so we know that he's important for us. He's someone that can score a lot of goals. And I think strikers, wingers, sometimes it's about getting this first goal, and after that they're gonna get they straight on that to score more and more goals. And we need our strikers, our wingers, to be in the positions to score goals and to have the confidence to score them. We have a list of penalty takers, and is there no number for the penalty takers who's gonna be the first, second, or third? Is being myself, because in the past few years it's being always me. But when I arrived at the club, Marcos was the penalty taker. He was injured when I arrived and I start taking my penalties. So he was always respectful on the side of saying, like, you're doing it now, you're doing it well, so keep going. At moments he had his moment to take the penalty. Sometimes we had that moments to give the ball to each other. And I think it's not important who take it, because I think the manager puts a paper out there with the penalty takers, and the two names for that game was me and Marcos. So it's just about decide who's going to take that. It doesn't have to be always Bruno. It doesn't have to be always Marcos, but has to be someone where we are 100% sure that the ball is going to go in. We never 100% sure, because it's 50-50 every time. I could have taken the penalty and missed probably, and we will never know. But the thing is that Marcos took it and scored, and that's no issue about that. Thank you.
It's not 50-50, yeah. That is with them we are confident with Ressi and with Bruno. We know they will score. But I want to emphasize, I think it's great leadership. If you understand that your teammate need the goal, and you have confidence in each other to give the penalty away. But I'm sure Bruno would have made them as well.
I was going to say,
no, obviously you don't like it. You don't like to be criticized. That I think everyone is the same. But at the same time, I have to do the best, or what I think is the best for the team. I cannot, probably I'm not always right, but in my head at the moment is the right choice, so I do it. So I think it's quite normal when you play for Man United that you're going to be criticized, even if you do well or bad, if you do the right thing or the wrong thing. So I just have to deal with that. It's kind of normal since I arrived at the club. In the beginning was everything perfect, because when you arrive and in the first game, if you do something different than anyone else is doing, it's going to be all flowers. But after that, I understand that it's going to be the tough part is always coming after the first games, because when the results not coming, when the performance are not as everyone expect to be, because the expectations are always higher and higher. And I know that since I arrived at the club, obviously my numbers made myself a target. So not keeping the same numbers on assists or goals sometimes is a problem for me in the criticism, because they're gonna take from there. Now is the captaincy, but it's gonna be always something. But my focus is on the team, on the staff, on everyone that works here with me day by day. I think they're pretty happy with me. The way I am, it's the same since I arrived at the club. It's not changed by being the captain. I don't think he has to change. I'm really open with everyone, so no one until now has have a problem with me. So I think I should keep like that. Everyone here is pretty happy with my leadership, so I think I have to keep the same way. No, it give a lift against Everton. I hope we can do it against Galatasaray. It will be amazing to have another goal like that. But obviously we expect moments like that from Garnacho. Is a special talent that have this kind of moments in games that can help us to win games. Him and we have such young players in front that in moments they can change the game to our side. I think we had it in the past, even like most recent with Scott against Brentford at home. When not being a striker coming in and have that moment inside of the box as a striker, the killer instinct that gives you the win. You need this kind of special things sometimes to win games, and Gardner has done it many times. Both Anthony are capable to do it. Pellistri is also someone capable to do. Rasmus also can do it. And after us from behind as midfielders, defenders, in some moments we can have a ball where we can decide the game, and we have to take it.
Is it true that Alejandro's been practicing those moves in training, the bicycle kicks? And do you think he has the mentality to become one of the best players in the world?
I don't know if he's been training that. It's not going to be good for his back, but I think, as I said, he has been that special talent for big moments to be decisive. But I'm more happy for his work off the ball against Everton. Was for me the best game he has done until now. He was amazing, and I think when he can put together that with his qualities to score goals and help the team up front, is going to be such a good player. I think he's already a great player, but I think as for his age and for his talent, he can be much better than he is actually already.
Okay.